Okay, guys, I'm gonna try this one more time. The internet has disconnected twice, and I usually have to turn off my Wi-Fi for these. But for some reason today, data isn't wanting to work. So if I lose connection again, I will just pre-record something and post it, and it'll be available forever, I guess. I just wanted to get on here. It'll be short and sweet today. Say happy Thanksgiving if you're traveling. Please be safe and don't eat too much. I've always been one to wonder, for Thanksgiving, we always cook. We cook a lot. Some people pre-cook. Some people cook the day of Thanksgiving, but we cook and then we spend about an hour at the table eating, and then we're full, and then what do we do the rest of the day? Most people watch sports, I know, but I've just never really understood the whole part of, cooking all of that and then spending an hour at the table, and then what do you do with the rest of your day? I don't know, that's just me, and maybe I've got the wrong look at it, but I just wanted to hop on here real quick and say a couple things I'm thankful for today. It's going to be short and sweet. Again, I wanted to remind you to sign up for the email list. Link is in the profile or description for 30 days or however long this video is on Facebook. We want to thank you for joining us for these wonderfully made Wednesdays whenever you watch, if you watch now or if you're watching later. And thank you for being a part of our community to help those that need an outlet for creativity, especially us individuals with disabilities. It means a lot to us to have a creative space to come and be creative and have a place to go for that. I am personally not a crafty person, but I do love the fact that through this job, through Wonderfully Made, I get to get on here and do these, and I get to run a social media page for someone and help out, which is kind of my forte. And I'm also thankful that I have, 3 other jobs that I do. My most recent is I'm editing a podcast for a ministry in Paducah. They reached out to me several months ago and said, hey, we're starting a podcast. We'd like to know if you'd be on board. And we saw your profile and noticed that you've been in podcasting before, and would you like to edit for us? And of course I said sure, because I had been praying about it. And so God just opened that door. And of course I work at the Alhambra. We just started our new season. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, I would highly encourage you to get your tickets. Miss Margaret Prim does everything she can to get all kinds of talent through our doors and on our stage, and she always does a fantastic job. If you didn't see on my personal page that this past weekend we got to do a show, and I did a show with Dina Carter and actually got to meet her, so that was a blessing in itself. It's not often that a 90s country fan gets to meet a 90s country artist and gets to do a show and video and photo like I do for the Alhambra. So that was definitely a dream come true. So I want to shout out the Alhambra for that. And Margaret always brings somebody country in that I really like. So I'm looking forward to the things we have in the future. So I'm very thankful for all my jobs and everything that I do, but I just wanted to get on here real quick and say happy Thanksgiving. Don't forget to sign up for the mailing list. We've got an email coming out for December next Monday, and we don't have events right now, but I'm sure that will change. As a reminder, they're not always in the email at the first of the month, so if we do have some changes or some are added, they will be announced on our social media. So keep a lookout for that. And happy Thanksgiving to you guys. This is the last Wonderfully Made Wednesday for 2025. We are making some changes for 2026, and I think I will we'll be doing one once a month at the end of the month, so I have more to tell you rather than doing 2 a month, because we just want to give you all that we can, and I didn't feel like we were really benefiting from doing 2 a month. So we're going to go down to once a month, and we're going to try to streamline some more of our activity on our page, posting less repetitive, and I'm going to try to come up with some more creative things to do for, we have our regular post about Wonderfully Made and our email list to try to get those, people to join and stuff, but I'm coming up with some creative things to share, like a verse of the day or something, on certain days of the week. But I'm got my wheels turning for things for 26, and I don't know when our next Wonderfully Made will be, but when we get that decided and how content's gonna run for next year, I will be sure and let you know. But until then, happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I hope everyone has a blessed and safe holiday for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we will see you sometime in 2026, and God bless. See you next time.